This is one of my favorite trips. It's a hunting trip, and it's in the great state of Indiana, the Hoosier State. It's the rut, the prime time for whitetail, prime time for bow hunting. In the Midwest is something that I had never experienced before, and I'll never forget it. I enjoyed 6.5 days of hunting the whitetail rut in the Midwest. Tips and videos about hunting, travel, RVs, cooking, gear, and a myriad of different stuff. So if you're into any of that, don't forget to like and subscribe, as I'll be sharing content as I'm able. So in today's video, we're traveling from the great state of Texas to the Hoosier state of Indiana. I booked this trip back in February, several months ago. So the next couple of videos, we'll be talking about the details of the trip and then actual hunting segments to show all the things I experienced while I was there, and some of the hunting things that I did to try to up my chances for deer encounters. In this first video, this captures all the steps from the airport all the way to the hunting location. I think I left my house at like 4:30 a.m. Got all my gear packed up 2 days and the day before I left. I took 4 bags, or not actually bags. I took a trunk, a bow case, a carry-on suitcase, and then a backpack. In the Plano case, I had pretty much all my hunting gear. Bow case obviously had a bow, and then I put clothes in there to kind of insulate the bow too, to make sure that it was completely wrapped and safe for travel. Carry-on had some clothes in it, and I actually put my camera arm in the carry-on to try to save a little bit of weight. And then the backpack had all the camera gear and electronics and stuff like that. So got to the airport about 2 hours early, manhandled all the stuff on the shuttle bus from the parking area, manhandled it off the shuttle bus on the curbside, and then struggled to get all this stuff into the terminal and up to the United counter to get it checked. This is probably the most challenging part about anything on this trip, was handling all 4 of these big bulky items. Luckily, the locker had wheels on it, carry-on had wheels on it, and then the bow case I put on the carry-on, put the backpack on my back, and then kind of rolled the other things in one in each arm. Anyway, got everything checked, no problem. Got through security, got into the terminal, and then sat for 2 hours, people watching. I thought I have travel anxiety, so I always go early, always get there early, but I don't miss flights. Got there early, got checked in, got set up, did some people watching, had some breakfast, caught up on some emails, did some social media, and then waited for time to move to the gate. Got into the airport, thought it'd be wise to come 2 hours early, just in case there was a problem. There wasn't. Got straight through security, got bags checked. So now we sit here for 2 hours. This is my friend Craig, the deer assassin, Stanford. He's already killed a big buck this year, so he's off the bubble. My friend Craig works too much also. He's supposed to be on vacation, but he's not.
I know you don't wanna, but
to Indianapolis. Very nice airport, by the way. Made it down to baggage claim. You know, found the belt where our bags are going to come off. And this is a key part of if you're traveling in an airport with a bunch of stuff. Spend $5-6 and get the cart. That's I think it's called a la carte or luggage cart or something like that. But I was able to put everything on this and then wheel it out of the airport curbside while we waited for a buddy to pick us up. What up?
The ambiance.
Huh? It rubbed off on there?
Jeez. Sitting in my truck, so I was gone. Just throw that. I'd say throw the boat case first.
Sorry, man.
John's trying to
kill you.
No, he's trying to wound me so I won't shoot his deer.
That's a great idea. Great plan.
Just supposed to say put the boat cases in first.
I had a freaking. I was putting. I was running around with trailers putting.
Rod came, picked us up, and then it was 2 hours of windshield time from Indianapolis to Park County. Yeah, I had to do the same. Must be a big deal. To the cabin, got everything squared away and put up, pulled my bow out and inspected everything to make sure that, you know, it didn't get jacked up during the flight. I recommend doing this if you're traveling with any sort of weapon or firearm. You don't know what could happen. It could be jostled around, the case could take a weird bump on a corner or something. And if your sights are off and you get an opportunity to have an encounter of a lifetime, you want to make sure that everything's plumb and everything's shooting true.
Alice, we're supposed to get ready.
All right. got everything shot in. I moved my sight just a little bit to make sure I was shooting at my best. After that, got some dinner, got a good night's rest. Next morning, got up and went to the first spot, which was on the edge of a tree farm. Hunted a big pine thicket that had a road going around it. I was just inside of the woods in a lock-on, about 15 yards off of that road. So it was a nice edge between the thick part of that pine thicket and then the hardwood stand that I was in. Saw a few deer, saw 2 does and a little spike, but no big bucks on the first day. Day 1, Indiana. I think the road started. Got set up. It's my first time self-filming with a DSLR camera, so it took me longer than I expected to get set up. I'll show you my setup. There's my camera. Homemade camera arm. Got the zero trace going. Got a GoPro for another shot angle. Trusty dusty bow. Hopefully we can see something. Saw 3.
I saw 2. 2 does. One right here, one out in front. I'd have to stand up to shoot anything to the left. That blind needs to be turned 90 degrees.
Where's the blind?
Walk right down that road.
That's it, huh? Nothing much, huh? I saw that small 8-pointer at 655. That was it.
Day 1, evening hunt. We moved to the edge of a bean field, a cut bean field. It's about 74 degrees. Not supposed to be this warm, but when the sun goes down, we'll start cooling off a good bit. Hopefully that'll get some deer moving. Thought it may be the rut. Not really sure what this warm weather's gonna do, but we're gonna try it. Can't see them if you don't go. Sitting in a ladder stand. Guess that's about 16, 20 feet off the ground. Got my camera set up kind of my right shoulder. I may sit down. I'm not gonna run the zero trace right now because I'm down to 1 battery. I didn't have time to charge batteries between sets. Got my bow hung up. Pretty good setup. Stay tuned for the remaining videos. The rut kicks in and we have a lot of deer encounters. Thanks for watching.